The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Pannell Swim Shop, PRAS, PrepSpin.com, Raising Cane's, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.
Hello, welcome into the Scholastic Ball Report. I'm Gary Ball with Tom Viney. Good to have you as a co-host this week.
I appreciate it, Gary. Love being here.
We're looking forward to it. We've got Steve Adams is in the house, and Steve coaches over at Boyle County. They always seem to have a good team over there.
I tell you what, front court, back court, they are stacked and ready for districts.
They're ready to go. And we also have our scholars from Henry Clay Wrestling. We've got Hayden and Taylor in the house with Andy Critchfield. Andy does a great job there with wrestling.
Oh, absolutely. That's just one of those programs that just is up and coming.
And we've got a Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. Perry Allen and Cody Barnes are in from West Jessamine. Tell us about our swimmers.
I tell you what, it just is every single week we bring up just some spectacular swimmers here, just a solid student athlete, and they're ready for state coming up in a week.
And Brigid DeVries is in from the Kentucky High School Athletic Association. She's the former commissioner. She's going to talk to us about the centennial celebration coming up.
Can't wait to hear about it.
Looking forward to that. And Nick Hebner is here from UK Sports Medicine. But you know what we got? We got the best highlights in the state of Kentucky. These highlights brought to you by PrepSpin.com, the leading digital network in the state of Kentucky.
Scott County looking to wrap up the regular season unbeaten against in-state opponents. This week, USA Today giving the Cards a number 12 national ranking. Billy Hicks' squad having its best season since '06 when his team went 34-2. And they won a national or a state championship.
Not
if
bad.
They won the national championship, that'd be pretty good too.
That'd be pretty cool too.
Tonight, the Cards hosting Dunbar. Dogs jump out in front. Jaquise Gray finds Jared Gadd the corner. The three is good, and Dunbar has the early lead. At the other end, Scott County goes inside to Michael Moreno. That is that easy. Hammers at home. Moreno with 25. Off the steal, it's Gray. 50 Shades of Steel. He toes the line. Hey, you can't leave him open. Nails the three. Ray with 15 for the Dogs, but Cooper Robb, the Wawa Jones Award winner, heads up court, finds the arc, sets the puppies, nails the three. Robb leads all scorers with 26. Scott County big time, 94-60.
How about this one? Another big-time matchup tonight in the Derby City. LCA at Trinity. Fourth quarter, Trinity was down 3. Just a minute left in the game when Powell Gain hit that 3 to tie the score. Now we're tied at 48, actually tied at 50, 20 seconds left in the game. And right there, that is Kyle Rode knocking down the jump shot to give the Eagles the lead. Kyle Rode puts LCA on top, same score. Final moments, David Johnson, the guy, the Cards, and David Padgett were there to watch. Well, he tried to get a shot. It didn't go. And LCA wins this one on the road at Trinity tonight, 52-50 over number 2 Trinity.
Got to be the biggest regular season non-tournament win ever.
And welcome back in. We want to tell you about Roberts Insurance. They're out in Richmond, Kentucky. They're on Main Street. They've been in business for over 40 years. We thank Roberts Insurance. Speaking of this great state from Boyle County, Coach Adams, always great to have you on the show.
Thank you very much for having us again. We enjoy being here.
16-7, outstanding record, outstanding season, and you're 6-0 in the district. You're having a really good season this year.
We really are, and we're very excited about that and looking forward to the postseason.
Dad, tell us about these guys you have with you.
Well, I have 3 seniors with us, Will Bramall, Bryce Sloan, and Jason Alexander Jr., affectionately known at school as Baby J.
There's a reason for that, right?
He's a junior, so his dad's named Jason as well, so we call him Baby J.
He's not that guy that knows a lot about high school. Is that Jason?
It absolutely is.
He's a great guy. I've had him on my talk show before. We got to get with him again. Hey, let's start with Will, if you don't mind. Will, you're going to Purdue.
That's
Congratulations.
Right.
Jeff Brom's an outstanding coach. How does the physicality of football help you in basketball?
Well, I just try to bring that 32 minutes every night in basketball. I think if we as a team can play physical for 32 minutes, we feel like we can beat anybody we're playing against.
And Bryce, as a scorer, you can shoot the basketballs. What are your strengths and why?
Well, my main strength is being able to set up and get my shot, off of screens and stuff. And these guys, we feed it to the post. We'll be able to dump it out to me. That's how I get my points. Baby Jay, being the point guard, he's always driving. Every time he's driving, he's always looking for, me to get that shot.
Well, Jay, he just described your game there. So I know you can penetrate, you can dish. So sum up your game for us.
I'd say it's pretty crafty maybe because usually I'm not really the quickest on the floor. So in order for me to get by the defender or create a play, it's usually I have to use my craftiness to do that. So.
Yeah.
And Coach, the 45th and 12th are always tough. Where will it be played this year?
The 45th district will be at Danville High School, and our 12th region will be at Pulaski County High School.
Who are some of the toughest opponents you think you'll be facing in that 12?
Well, unfortunately for us, everybody we face is
tough,
difficult, but you have Pulaski County, Mercer County, West Jessamine, Wayne County. There's a number of teams that probably have the capability of putting together 3 wins to make a run.
Yeah. Well, Coach, we really appreciate you joining us. Thanks for coming in, and good luck in the postseason.
Thank you very much.
That's Steve Adams, a fine coach from Boyle County High School. We'll be back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report after this message. Welcome back into our Scholar Athletes of the Week, our most popular segment because it highlights young men and women doing great things in the classroom. In this case, it's Henry Clay High School. We got Hayden and Tyler with us. Coach Critchfield's with us. And let's start with you, Hayden. You have a 4.5 weighted GPA. That's very hard work in the classroom there. How does all that mix with your wrestling and everything?
I think wrestling really benefits school, actually. It creates a certain work ethic. You work hard on the mat, and then once you come into school the next day, you're ready to, it's a lot easier.
And Tyler, with a 3.84, you take academics seriously at Henry Clay. How do you make it all work?
You got to dedicate time to the mat, and you also got to put some time for academics on the side as well. You got to go home and study, and then when you're at practice, you got to focus on wrestling as well.
And Coach Critchfield, tell us about these guys and some of the other players on the team and their role in that team.
Sure. These guys are 2 of my leaders. Tyler has been a 2-time state place winner, and one of our team captains, Hayden, 110% award winner last year of the team, and he's returning back to the state tournament. Both these guys have very clear goals to be all-state wrestlers and potential state champions. As a team, they lead by example. They are committed. They take it very seriously, and as a coach, I couldn't be happier. I wish I had more guys like Tyler and Hayden.
Make your job easy, don't they?
And Hayden, what molded you for your future, and what will you study in college?
Really, I'm undecided so far, so I don't know yet. I want to go into some kind of math field. I like math.
Tyler, what about you? What will you focus on in your studies, and where might you go?
I'm undecided on the college yet. Hopefully somewhere big for wrestling, but I definitely want to study criminal justice or criminology. I want to eventually one day be a U.S. Marshal.
And Coach, you see great things ahead for these wrestlers?
I do. We look forward to the state tournament this Friday and Saturday at the Horse Park, and we believe in their abilities, and they believe in their abilities, and there's more to life than wrestling, but they're in the right direction with, number 1, academics, and 2, athletically as well. So
yeah, they got their priorities straight.
100%.
If you would pass that down, Hayden, to Tyler, you both get one. There's a beautiful plaque. Ryan Tyson will personalize that for you. Congratulations for doing great things in the classroom over there. Good luck in the state wrestling tournament this week at the Horse Park. So thank you.
Thank you.
That's the Henry Clay Scholar Athletes in wrestling. They're doing great things in the classroom out there. Now we're going to this Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
Time for the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. LCA at Trinity. Kyle Rowe knocks down the jumper to give the Eagles a 52-50 lead with 20 seconds left in the game. It was tied at 50. That bucket there makes it 52-50 as LCA goes on to get the upset at Trinity. That is your Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
And our Pannell Swim Shop swimmer and Tom Viney, Perry Allen's in the house, Coach Cody's in the house. We got great guests again this week.
Absolutely. Just week in and week out, we've just got great swimmers, and Perry is just no different. So,
right.
Coach, tell us a little bit about Perry.
Well, I was told to pick a smart and fast kid, so I mean, Perry was kind of fit the bill on both of those, going to state and 100 fly and in a relay. So definitely has the speed and the intelligence for it, I think.
That's great to hear. So Perry, tell me a little bit about when you're not in the pool. Let's hit that first. When you're not in the pool, what do you spend your time doing?
Well, I have a variety of extracurricular activities that I spend my time on. As I've gone through high school, I've kind of taken out the ones that I didn't think were worth my time. So now I focus mostly on things I'm interested in. So largely geared towards like law, politics, civic engagement, things like that.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why you keep that 4.4 weighted GPA, because you took out things that really didn't help you.
That's exactly right.
You're doing a great job out there.
So, looking forward to state. You've got state next weekend. Tell me a little bit about what are your goals for state?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure about that, but pretty much just go as fast as I can, try to take some time off my best, but yeah, it's the last one, so
that's great.
Go all out.
Now, tell me a little bit about, so you've got great academics, a strong athlete. Who've been some of your real role models and the people who have really inspired you?
Yeah.
Well, I've had the same coach for the past 11 years, so he's definitely been pretty instrumental in kind of shaping my swimming career. And a lot of the older swimmers on our team I've been able to look up to, and a lot of them were also pretty good academically and had balanced lives.
Well, that's
that
great.
Way.
Well, good job. We appreciate you joining us on the show, and just keep up. Good luck at state too, by the way. I think it's not this weekend, but next. Yep. We know you're going to do well there. Thank you, Coach Cody, as well. That's our Pannell Swim Shop swimmer. And now when we come back, we'll talk to the assistant former commissioner of the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, Brigid DeVries, in the KHSAA Notes. And welcome back in. The former commissioner of the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, Brigid DeVries. Thank you for joining us on the show.
It's great to be here, Gary.
You know, you're here because the basketball centennial celebration, boy, it's a big happening.
It is a big happening. There's a lot of people involved in that celebration, and anything that lasts 100 years or so is worth celebrating, is what I think.
And you guys got a lot planned for that, you really do.
Absolutely, and we have a great committee again, Ken Trivet. There are so many groups that are involved in it: the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, Kentucky Basketball Coaches Association, and the Kentucky Basketball Hall of Fame in Elizabethtown.
We'll get Ken Trivet on a future show to talk about all the events coming up. What, you're going to have things around the tournament, right? The Sweet 16?
Well, there are things that have been going on all year long. So some things are contests. They had T-shirts, contests, etc. Students designed those. They are doing floor decals to commemorate the centennial. And one of the most important things is get out and watch a ball game
go
and
to a
support
basketball game. How about that?
Yes,
get out to the district tournaments. They start Monday night. The 43rds over at LCA. I'm going to be out there covering all those games.
Absolutely. So, with the sports, rolling around with the culmination at the Whitaker Sweet 16 and St. E's Sweet 16 in Northern Kentucky, there'll be a lot of activities going on. So, one thing is a newly appointed sponsor, Valvoline, is going to help down in the Rupp Arena food court do a fan experience down there, which will be a lot of fun. They're trying to put together some storytelling, which will be a lot of fun because a lot of people enjoy the old days and talking about their Sweet 16 experiences.
Right. What about this movie you're going to present?
Well, the movie 32 is Basketball Where It All Began.
Yep.
They're going to air that too because, between sessions, people need something to do.
Yes.
So that's going to be all held in conjunction with the basketball tournament this year.
You guys got some really good stuff coming up. I'm really looking forward to all that.
It's going to be great. I'm just a small part. There are a lot of people that have been working all year on that. Ken Trivet, Gary Lawson, Kathy Johnston, Ann Upchurch, huge committee. They've been tireless in their work and they love the sport of basketball, and it's important to this state.
Looking forward to all that. Thank you, Brigid DeVries, for joining us. And we're going to come back with UK Sports Medicine, and they're going to keep us in the game. And welcome back in. Nick Hebner joins us from UK Sports Medicine. First time on the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Tell us a little bit about SMRI.
Yeah, so the SMRI is a new sports medicine research institute on campus. So we started back in 2015 through a collaboration with the College of Health Sciences, UK Healthcare and Orthopedics, UK Athletics, and the College of Medicine. In 2015, I came on board along with our director, deputy director, and our dean, and we opened shop in 2017, just last summer, in the Nutter training facility. So we've been, for the past decade, studying a lot of things in the military, but we have a long history in athletics, which is what brought us, one of the things that brought us to UK.
What sorts of things are going on in the SMRI right now?
Yeah, so right now we focus on a wide variety of things, but our main mission is to optimize performance and the prevention and treatment of musculoskeletal injuries. So a lot of things we see in athletics. Things that keep athletes out from getting back onto the court, that's the sort of things we focus on. We look at, study these injuries in a wide variety of populations. A lot of what we do now focuses on the military, but also the student athlete, professional elite athletes, and even down to those recreational athletes and those who just want to stay healthy longer.
Right. Does the SMRI do anything here in Kentucky, you know, in the state?
Yeah, absolutely. So we, aside from our research projects we're doing in-house and remote facilities around the country, what we also do is outreach to communities. So we, and the research we're doing in concussion, for example, we're outreaching to the community in high school athletes and college athletes to study how we can help recover after concussion, because we know it's variable. Some people return well and don't have any lingering symptoms, but some people it takes a long time to recover from something like that. And what we want to do is develop better strategies, so when you're going to go see your physician, we kind of know how to treat you a little bit better.
Good stuff. He will keep you in the game. There's their website and their phone number, UK Sports Medicine. The phone number's right there. They got the walk-in clinic. Thank you very much. That was good stuff.
Thanks.
And now we're going to these final highlights. These highlights brought to you by PrepSpin.com. They're the home of the 43rd District.
The Cantrell rankings have Covcath #1 and Madison Central #2. Could Central tomahawk chop the Colonels? Game was tied at 33 in the third quarter, but here Covcath's C.J. Frederick to give the Colonels an 11-point lead. The Mr. Basketball finalist just named this morning, and an Iowa signee had 32 tonight. Back comes the Indians. Dustin Geralds with the drive and the foul. Then Isaiah Minter loses the ball on the drive. Isaiah Kozar picks it up, rips it, throws it down with authority. Cuts the lead to 8 there, but Covcath would pull away on the big break. Here's big Jake Walter. Leads the state in field goal percentage. Covenant Catholic takes it tonight, 63-45.
And welcome back in. We thank all our great guests tonight. Boyle County, Henry Clay Wrestling. I tell you, just some great guessing. Commissioner DeVries, former commissioner. You've got a tremendous website that people can go to and get all that information from.
Yes, KHSBK100.com. So find out about the Centennial and the activities that are going to take place.
Can you believe it's been 100 years of basketball?
I believe I was there almost 100 years. At
yeah,
the
if you combine you and Julian Tackett, you guys have been 60 years. Wow, that's like 2/3 of the time. Now, we're getting off topic there a little bit. But as always, on the Scholastic Ball Report, for those you see, those you don't see.
You keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Pannell Swim Shop, P-Rats, PrepSpin.com, Raising Cane's, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.